I'm afraid I can't.
Hey, do you think you could cover my shift tomorrow? I have an appointment I can't miss.
I wish I could, but I already have plans.
No worries. Thanks for letting me know.
Sorry about that. Is there anything else I can help with?
Actually, could you help me move some furniture this weekend?
I'm afraid I can't. I have a family event I can't miss.
Understandable. Thanks anyway.
No problem. Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Will do. Thanks for considering it.
Of course. Sorry again. I couldn't help out.
It's okay. I'll figure something out.
All right. Well, let me know if you need anything else.
Sure thing. Thanks again.
Let's hit the ground running.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I...
We've got less than a week to organize the charity run. I think we should finalize the route. And sponsors by tomorrow.
Agreed. Let's hit the ground running. We should start by dividing the tasks. I can take on contacting the sponsors if you handle the route. And city permits?
Perfect. I already have the permit applications filled out, so I'll submit them first thing in the morning. Have you heard back from any sponsors yet?
Yes, a couple have confirmed, and they're excited to be involved. I'll follow up with the others and see if we can get more goodies for the participant bags.
Great idea. We also need to update the website with the event details and open up registration.
I'll draft the update and send it to you for review. Once we're clear on the route and sponsors, I can finalize it.
Sounds good. Let's also schedule a volunteer meeting for Thursday. We'll need all the help we can get on the day of the event.
Will do! We're making good progress.
Hey, we finally make a move. I think of you and all the...
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Are you sure? It seemed like you were pretty upset about it earlier.
Yeah, I was a bit annoyed at first, but I've had some time to think about it, and it's really not worth getting worked up over.
I'm glad you're taking it in stride.
Life's too short to stress over little things, you know?
Absolutely. It's important to keep things in perspective.
Exactly. Besides, there are more important things to focus on.
That's a healthy attitude to have.
Thanks. I've learned that getting upset over every little inconvenience only makes things harder.
Wise words.
Anyway, let's move on and enjoy the rest of our day.
Agreed. No sense dwelling on it.
Exactly. Thanks for understanding.
Nice talking to you.
Hey, it's been a while since we last caught up.
Yeah, it has. How have you been?
Pretty good, thanks for asking. How about you?
Can't complain. Just keeping busy with work and all.
I hear you. Anything exciting happening lately?
Not really. Just the usual routine. How about you?
Same here. Nothing too out of the ordinary. But it's always nice to have some stability, right?
Absolutely. Well, it was good running into you.
Yeah, definitely. Let's make sure we don't wait so long to catch up next time.
Agreed. It's always nice talking to you.
Likewise. Take care, and let's keep in touch.
Will do. Have a great day.
You too. Bye for now.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was really impressed by it.
How did they manage to pull it off?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it involved a lot of planning and coordination.
It must have taken a lot of effort.
Definitely. But the end result was worth it.
I can imagine. It's not every day you see something like that.
True, it was quite the spectacle.
I wish I could have seen it in person.
Me too, but at least we got to watch the video of it.
That's true. It's amazing what people can accomplish when they work together.
Absolutely. It's inspiring to see what's possible.
It makes you wonder what else is out there waiting to be discovered or created.
Definitely. The possibilities are endless.
Thanks for sharing that with me.
No problem. It's always nice to marvel at the wonders of the world.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I heard about your uncle. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It's been tough, honestly. He was more like a father to me than an uncle.
It's never easy. How are you holding up?
Some days are better than others. I've been going through his things, trying to organize his papers. He collected so many interesting articles over the years.
That sounds like a huge task, but maybe also a way to remember all the things he loved.
Yes, exactly. Each piece feels like a part of a puzzle that made him who he was. I found letters he wrote when he was younger. It's like hearing his voice again.
That's incredibly special. It must bring back a lot of memories.
It does. And it's comforting, you know? It makes him feel still close by, in a way.
Absolutely. If you need anything during this time, please let me know.
I appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
Let's agree to disagree.
I think the best approach to this problem is to implement stricter regulations.
I disagree. I believe that a more flexible approach would be more effective.
Well, we've discussed this thoroughly, and it seems we have different perspectives.
Agreed. Let's agree to disagree on this matter.
Sounds good. We don't have to see eye to eye on everything.
Exactly. It's important to respect each other's opinions, even if we don't always agree.
Absolutely. Diversity of thought can lead to better solutions in the long run.
That's true. Our differing viewpoints can bring valuable insights to the table.
So, shall we move on to the next agenda item?
Yes, let's do that. We've spent enough time on this topic.
Agreed. Let's focus our energy on finding common ground where we can.
Sounds like a plan. Let's proceed.
Communication tools.
With the team spread out, how do we keep in touch? I'm guessing email isn't the only tool we use.
You guessed right. Email is just the tip of the iceberg. We use a platform that's part chat, part project management tool, and part virtual playground.
Virtual playground? That sounds intriguing.
Definitely. For instance, we have a dedicated channel for sharing pet photos to lighten the mood. And every Friday, we have a virtual quiz hosted on the platform, with questions ranging from work-related topics to pop culture.
That's such a fun way to end the week. What about day-to-day communication?
For that, we use themed channels. Each project has its own, but we also have channels for hobbies, tech news, and even one for sharing recipes.
I love that. It seems like a great way to build a community, not just a team.
Exactly our aim. We believe that better connections lead to better collaboration. Welcome aboard. I'll send you the invites to all the cool channels. Get ready to dive into the fun side of work.
Thanks. I'm really looking forward to being a part of it all.
Mixed marriages.
Have you ever considered how mixed marriages are influencing our society?
Actually, yes. I think mixed marriages bring a lot of cultural richness and diversity, broadening our perceptions.
I agree. I think it deepens the understanding and respect for other cultures as well. And it's amazing to see an increased acceptance for these unions.
True, especially because people historically didn't accept them. It's really indicative of positive progress.
Yes, but there are still challenges, aren't there? Cultural differences can sometimes lead to misunderstandings.
Absolutely. But that's not just limited to mixed marriages. All marriages face challenges.
That's a valid point. The key is to understand and effectively communicate with each other.
Correct. It's all about building bridges between cultures. That way, the next generations will find lesser divides and more unity.
I'm not ready yet.
Are you ready to go? We should head out now if we want to catch the movie on time.
I'm not ready yet. I need a few more minutes to finish getting ready.
Okay, no worries. How much time do you think you'll need?
Give me like 10 minutes tops. I just have to change my outfit and grab my things.
Got it. Do you want me to wait outside? Or should I just chill here?
Stay here. It won't take long. Plus, I could use your opinion on which jacket to wear.
Sure thing. I can help you decide. Meanwhile, is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Just need to make sure I have my wallet and phone. Oh, and I should probably feed the cat quickly.
All right. I'll help you look for your stuff while you feed the cat. That should save us some time.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Let's hurry. I really don't want to miss the beginning of the movie.
You're right.
I've been thinking about our discussion on eating healthier. I think we should really start planning our meals instead of deciding at the last minute.
Planning meals sounds good in theory, but it seems like a lot of work. Isn't it easier to just pick something up?
You're right. It does seem easier to just pick something up, but that's how we end up eating unhealthy food. If we plan, we can make sure we have balanced meals.
I guess that's true. And we do end up spending a lot more money on takeout than if we cooked at home.
Exactly. Plus, if we plan and shop accordingly, we can actually save time during the week. We won't have to figure out what to eat each day.
That's a good point. It would be nice not to have the WH8s for dinner conversation every night.
So, are we in agreement? Shall we try meal planning for a month?
Yeah, let's give it a shot. It'll probably help us eat better and save some money too.
I'm thirsty.
It's incredibly hot today, isn't it? I'm really thirsty.
Yeah, it's scorching. Want to grab a drink from that cafe across the street?
That sounds perfect. I could go for a cold lemonade. Or something. What about you?
I'm thinking more along the lines of an iced coffee. Need a little caffeine kick.
Good idea. Let's hope there's not a huge line. This heat seems to bring everyone out for a cold drink.
True. If it's too crowded, there's another place just down the block we could try.
Yeah, let's keep that as plan B. I just need something to quench my thirst as soon as possible.
Same here. After we get our drinks, want to find somewhere cool to sit for a bit.
Definitely. Maybe somewhere with air conditioning. I think there's a shaded park area nearby if it's not too hot.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get those drinks first. The sooner, the better.
X Games.
Did you check out the X Games this year?
Yeah, I did. I was really impressed with the talent this time around. The skateboarding events were just amazing.
Absolutely. I was particularly blown away by Nigel Houston's performance. His tricks were so clear and precise.
No doubt, Nija is a beast. But I was more intrigued by the BMX events. Vince Byron's performance was just jaw-dropping.
Ah, I see you're a fan of BMX. I remember the backflip tail whip he did. That was sick, wasn't it?
Absolutely, it was insane. Not to forget, the Moto X events had some mind-boggling performances too.
True. The level of daring and skill in these extreme sports is awe-inspiring. I can't wait for the next edition of the X Games.
Same here. I'm looking forward to seeing these athletes push boundaries even further. They truly are creating a new benchmark in extreme sports.
Food security.
Have you heard about the concept of food security?
I have a rough idea. Isn't it about ensuring everyone has access to enough food?
Yes, it's about access to food, but not just any food. It's about having reliable access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meets dietary needs for an active and healthy life.
So, it's not just about having food on the table, but ensuring it's of good quality too?
Yeah, quality as well as quantity are essential. It's a serious issue, especially as the global population increases.
Right, because if we can't ensure food security, it can lead to malnutrition, right?
Absolutely. Malnutrition and even social unrest. It's a foundational aspect of societal stability.
I think governments and stakeholders need to create better policies and systems for food distribution and agriculture.
Definitely. It's imperative we address these issues to ensure food security for all.
Let me know if you need anything.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need.
Hey, I heard you're moving into your new apartment next week. Do you need any help with packing or moving?
Actually, that would be really helpful. I have a lot of stuff to sort through.
No problem. Let me know if you need anything. I can bring some boxes over this weekend.
That would be fantastic. Thank you so much. And do you happen to have a hand truck? Or dolly I could borrow?
Yeah, I have one in my garage. I'll bring it along with the boxes.
You're a lifesaver. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Moving can be stressful, but having some help makes it easier.
Absolutely. I'm grateful for your assistance.
Don't mention it. Seriously, let me know if you need anything else.
Will do. Thanks again for everything.
Life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait, no, it's living with no shame. Wait.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, it made me laugh too.
Have you heard any good jokes lately?
Actually, yes. I heard one the other day that had me in stitches.
Oh, do tell.
So why did the Scarecrow win an award?
I don't know. Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Laughs. That's a good one.
Right? It's a classic.
Definitely. It's those simple jokes that often get the biggest laughs.
Absolutely. Sometimes the cornier, the better.
Agreed. Thanks for sharing that.
No problem. Laughter is good for the soul, they say.
Couldn't agree more. We could all use a little more humor in our lives.
Absolutely. Let's keep the jokes coming then.
Let's keep it under wraps.
Did you manage to get the tickets for the surprise concert next month?
Yes, I did. I was online the second they went on sale. It's going to be epic, especially since it's her comeback show.
Absolutely, but remember, it's a surprise event. Let's keep it under wraps so it doesn't spoil the excitement for anyone else.
Of course, I haven't told a soul. Imagine the crowd's reaction when they announce it officially.
It's going to be a night to remember. She hasn't performed in over 3 years. Do you think she'll debut new material?
That's the rumor. New album, new stage design, and some special guest appearances.
We should plan the whole evening. Maybe book a dinner spot nearby. Make it a full event.
Good idea. Let's keep everything low-key, though. The fewer people who know our plans, the better.
Agreed. It'll be our little secret until the big night.
What's happening this weekend?
Hi. I've been wondering what's happening this weekend.
Not sure. Anything in mind?
Well, I thought it might be nice to do something different. We could check out that new restaurant downtown. I've heard they have amazing food.
That sounds good. I'm in the mood for some culinary adventure. Any particular cuisine they specialize in?
Yes, Middle Eastern cuisine. They offer a variety of dishes from different Middle Eastern countries. Hummus, falafel, tabbouleh, shawarma, you name it.
Wow, sounds intriguing. I've never tried Middle Eastern food before. This could be interesting. And after that, we could maybe check out that exhibition at the City Museum. I believe it's the last weekend before it closes.
Fantastic idea. We can have an interesting culinary experience and also get to immerse ourselves in some art and history. I'm looking forward to it. See you this weekend then.
Absolutely. It should be a fun-filled weekend.
That's a work in progress.
How's the renovation at your cafe going? Last time I stopped by, it looked like a major overhaul.
It's coming along, but it's definitely a work in progress. We're trying to create a more modern look, while keeping the cozy feel our customers love.
That sounds like a delicate balance. What changes are you making?
We're expanding the seating area and adding larger windows for more natural light. Plus, we're incorporating some local art to maintain that warm, inviting atmosphere.
That sounds fantastic. Are you staying open during the renovations?
Partially. We closed down for the heavy construction, but we open back up as soon as it's safe each day. It's tricky managing both, but we're getting there.
Well, it must be exciting to see it all come together, even if it's bit by bit.
Absolutely. Each day, it looks a bit more like the vision I had in my mind. It's a slow process, but it'll be worth it in the end.
Can't wait to see the final result. Keep up the great work.
I've heard Texas is a beautiful place.
I've heard Texas is a beautiful place.
Yeah, it has its charms. Have you ever been there?
No, but I've seen pictures and heard stories from friends who visited.
It's definitely worth a visit if you ever get the chance.
What do you recommend doing there?
Well, there's a lot to see and do. You could explore the diverse landscapes, visit historical sites like the Alamo, or experience the vibrant culture in cities like Austin and San Antonio.
That sounds amazing. Is there anything specific you'd recommend?
If you're into nature, the Big Bend National Park is breathtaking. And if you love music, you can't miss the live performances in Austin.
I'll definitely keep those in mind. Thanks for the suggestions.
No problem. Let me know if you need any more recommendations.
Will do. Thanks again.
Secret of beauty.
Do you think there's a secret to beauty?
I believe beauty is multidimensional. It's more than just physical appearance.
Can you outline what you mean by multidimensional?
Sure. To me, beauty includes physical aesthetics, but also involves inner qualities like kindness, positivity, and self-confidence.
Those attributes resonate with me. How do we nourish them, though?
I think it helps to cultivate a positive mindset, live healthily, and engage in activities that make you feel happy and confident.
Living healthily would involve balanced diet and regular exercise.
Right? Exactly. A healthy body can reflect a vibrant appearance. But remember, beauty is subjective. It varies from person to person.
True, it does seem like the secret to beauty is actually not a secret at all.
Exactly. Embrace and express your own unique beauty. Everyone has it in their own special way.
That's a sign of the times.
Have you noticed more people working remotely from cafes lately?
Absolutely. It's everywhere now. Cafes are turning into makeshift offices. That's a sign of the times, really.
It's interesting how the definition of a workplace is evolving. I read that some companies are even encouraging this shift as a permanent option.
It makes sense. The flexibility of remote work can boost productivity and employee satisfaction. Plus, there's a saving on office space.
True. But do you think it affects teamwork or company culture in some way?
It might, but it also opens up opportunities for global collaboration that weren't as feasible before. Teams can work across time zones and locations without missing a beat.
That's a good point. Technology has really enabled a lot of this change.
Definitely. And with advancements in collaboration tools, who knows how further we'll go? This could be just the beginning.
It's going to be fascinating to see how far this trend goes. Maybe the traditional office will become a thing of the past.
That's a no-brainer.
So, I've been thinking about the offer to transfer to the London office. It's a big move, but the opportunities are huge.
That sounds exciting, but it also seems like a big decision. Have you weighed all the pros and cons?
I have. And professionally, it's a no-brainer. The position would be a significant step up, and I'd get to work on some high-profile projects.
What about personally? Moving to a new country is a major life change.
True, it's a bit daunting. I don't know many people there, and I'd miss being close to family and friends.
Maybe you could consider it a temporary adventure. If it doesn't work out, you could always come back.
That's a good point. It's not a permanent move unless I want it to be.
Plus, living in London could be amazing. Think of all the new experiences you'd have.
You're right. Looking at it that way, it's an opportunity I shouldn't pass up.
What did you do today?
What did you do today?
I went to work in the morning, had some meetings, and then caught up on some paperwork.
Anything exciting happen at work?
Not really. Just the usual tasks and projects.
Did you do anything fun after work?
I went to the gym for a workout, and then grabbed dinner with some friends.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it was a good way to unwind.
Did you have any plans for the rest of the evening?
Not really, just going to relax at home. And maybe watch a movie.
Sounds like a chill evening.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to just take it easy.
Well, if you ever want to hang out, just let me know.
Will do, thanks.
No problem. Take care.
I'm sorry, but
Hey, I was wondering if you could lend me some money until next week?
I'm sorry, but I'm really tight on funds right now.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Is everything all right? Do you need help with something else?
It's nothing urgent. I'll manage somehow.
If you're sure, let me know if things change.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you. Can you cover my shift next Saturday?
I'm sorry, but I already have plans for that day.
That's okay. I'll find someone else.
Sorry, I can't help out.
I apologize.
About yesterday, when we were discussing the new project timelines, I realize I interrupted you several times. I apologize for that. It wasn't respectful or professional.
Thank you for acknowledging it. It did make it difficult for me to present my points effectively.
I understand, and I regret that my actions affected our communication. Moving forward, I'll make sure to listen more attentively and ensure everyone has the chance to speak.
I appreciate that. Open communication is key for our team's success, especially with tight deadlines.
Absolutely. Do you think we could go over your points again? I want to make sure your ideas are heard and considered properly this time.
Sure, I'd like that. Let's schedule a time when we can sit down without interruptions.
Great. How does tomorrow morning sound? I'll make sure we have a quiet room booked.
Tomorrow morning works for me. Thanks for taking the initiative to resolve this.
Of course. I'll see you then.
I'm so glad we met.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck.
I've really enjoyed our collaboration on the community garden project. It's incredible how much we've accomplished in just a few months.
Absolutely. The garden has transformed that old vacant lot into a vibrant community space. It's been a rewarding experience.
Definitely. It was a bit of luck that we met at that initial planning meeting. I'm so glad we met. Your expertise in sustainable gardening has been invaluable.
Thank you. I feel the same. Your organizational skills and ability to rally the community have truly driven this project forward. It's amazing what can happen when the right people come together at the right time.
It sure is. Do you think we should start planning an expansion? Maybe include a section for native plants or a small orchard?
That sounds like a great idea. Expanding would not only provide more resources, but also encourage more community involvement. Let's draft some ideas and present them at the next meeting.
Agreed. Let's keep this momentum going and make the garden even better. I'm looking forward to it.
All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask.
Children's education.
I've been thinking about our children's education lately. I believe we need to be directly involved in shaping it. What do you think?
I completely agree. Their attitude towards learning, the habits they develop, it's all shaped at home.
Exactly. It's not just about the academic knowledge. but also fostering curiosity and creativity.
I believe extracurricular activities play a significant role too. Encouraging them to pursue their interests would help in their overall development.
It's a balance, isn't it? Ensuring they excel in academics while not neglecting their hobbies.
Yes, we should strive to make education a joyous experience for them, rather than a burdensome task.
Now the question is how to ensure they don't feel pressured yet perform well in their studies.
A good place to start would be letting them learn at their own pace and showing them that it's all right to make mistakes.
Absolutely. It's important to teach them that education is a lifelong process.
Can we talk about this?
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential.
I noticed you've been distant lately. Is everything okay between us?
Honestly, I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed by how much time we're spending together. I need some space.
I had no idea you felt that way. Can we talk about this? I want to understand better and find a way that works for both of us.
I appreciate you being open to discussion. I just think that having a bit more time for our individual interests could be healthy for us.
You're right. I guess I didn't realize how important that balance was. It's just that I enjoy our time together so much. I didn't see it was too much for you.
And I love our time together too. But I also miss doing some things on my own. It doesn't mean I value our relationship any less.
Understood. Let's work on finding the right balance then. Maybe we can set some days for ourselves and others to share.
That sounds like a good plan. Thanks for being understanding.
Of course. It's important to me that we're both happy and comfortable in this relationship.
That I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level.
Company culture.
I've heard a lot about the company culture here. Can you tell me more about it?
Absolutely. Our culture is built on creativity, collaboration, and, most importantly, fun. For starters, we have a monthly idea-thon where anyone can pitch new project ideas. The winner gets to lead their project with the support of a team.
That sounds like a great way to encourage innovation. What else?
Well, we also believe in the power of laughter. So, we have a dedicated fun committee that organizes surprise events. Last month, they arranged an office-wide scavenger hunt with puzzles related to our work and history.
A fun committee? That's amazing. I can see why people enjoy working here.
Definitely. And it's not all about work. We have a Pay It Forward program where we volunteer in the community. It's a big part of who we are.
I love that. It really feels like this company cares about its employees and the community.
Absolutely. We're more than just a team. We're a family. Welcome aboard. You're going to fit right in.
About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions.